it is about the system of education that we have had in the past. That anybody who does not go through to the university is a failure. But I want to demystify that kind of thinking, that technical education is the way to go. And for us as educationists, there is no failure in examination. The only thing that is happening is that people somehow are not able to identify the potentiality of a candidate or a student at a particular stage in life. There are people who have no business even going to secondary school. You still train them at primary school level, they get skills, and they move on. Most of the things that are done, including the wonderful equipments that you have here, are not, somebody does not have to go to the university to repair them, to make them, and to do all those things. But what is happening is that the system of education has been the case, because anybody who goes to a technical college is considered to have been a failure. There is no failure in any system of education, but it's only identification at a very tender age. And right now, the system that we have is a very flexible one. And I want the public, and especially Kenyans, to know that right now, somebody can even drop out of primary school, but still end up at the university. If at all universities they talk. Somebody can be able to drop out in standard 6 and be able to do courses that are related to trade test, like electrical installation, for at least 2-3 years. Then they move on to an artisan course, which is another 2 years. They move on to a technical college where they can pursue craft certificate for 2 years. Then they go for a diploma course for 2 years. Then they land at Nairobi University for electrical engineering. But the emphasis is here that we are trying to produce people who are hands-on, rather than people who are hands-off. That is the difference between technical institutions and other institutions that we can talk about, because at the end of the day, we are talking about giving Kenyans food on the table. I think that is the most important thing. It doesn't matter. And again, these beautiful buildings, including the Nation Center, who did it? These are technical people, and probably some of the artisans, the craftsmen, the technicians, and what have you, were people who went up to probably diploma level. And therefore, that is why we are saying, and we are telling Kenyans, that the option is there. The option is technical education, and that is the way to go.